Hello there, and welcome back to Last Day on Wonder Boy, where hopefully today will not be our last day. Anyways, guys, welcome back for our 30 subscriber special, where today I'm going to be rating 12 daggers. Now you might be asking, why 12 daggers? And to that I say, don't question me, I'll stab you with a dagger. Will I stab you with this one? No, because this one kinda sucks. Honestly, not a good dagger. Kind of resembles more of a hunting knife than a dagger, but I can still see the dagger in it. Also, like this bronze coloring just does not work out. I do like the blue background, but besides that, this is a pretty average knife slash dagger. So yeah, I'd probably give this one a 2 out of 10. Not that good. Moving on, we have this one. This one sucks. I'm just gonna say it straight out. First, the dagger holder sucks. This thing looks like a pickle, which is actually a point. That's pretty cool. The rest of the blade is pretty mediocre, honestly, and looks like it was made like somewhere where they just mass produce these things. Honestly, pretty bad. Besides the fact that the handle looks like a pickle, I do not like this one bit. I'm unfortunately gonna have to give this one a 1 out of 10. A bit disappointing, but whatever. The third dagger we have here is this. Now this one is a pretty good dagger. First, the handle. I do like the wood coloring here and the use of turquoise. And also the blade looks a nice shiny silver. I do admit it looks a bit more like a knife than a dagger, but daggers are a little bit more versatile. And yeah, this one is a pretty good dagger. That's what I was trying to get there with that sentence. And I like the silver tipping here. Pretty good knife. I would probably buy not knife, dagger. I'm so sorry, and I apologize to everybody for making that mistake. I promise it will not happen again. Anyways, this dagger is pretty good. There are some flaws, just the fact it doesn't really resemble. It definitely resembles a dagger. Don't get me wrong. I've just seen it better. That's a good way to word it. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 6 out of 10. No, pretty solid dagger. I would buy it for cheap. Number fourth one, we have this one. This one is good here, okay? First, you have the black handle, which is already a plus. Then you have the wood there. That's amazing. And then the dagger is sharp. It's small. It looks like what you think when you think of dagger. It's amazing, honestly. 8 out of 10. I would buy for like $50. Pretty good dagger. Next up, we have the bear dagger. Now, this one isn't that good, honestly. Besides the bear handle, the rest of it sucks, The coloring looks pretty cheap and like if it was made out of plastic. These swirls right here do not work for me. And the bear mouth is the best part about it. I'm gonna have to give this one, unfortunately, a 2 out of 10. It's not that good. Besides the fact that it has a bear there, this blade dagger just kind of sucks. Next up, we have this one. Now, this dagger isn't that good, honestly, for one reason, and that's that it looks a lot more like a sword than a dagger, but it's not too bad, so I'm just gonna give this one straight up a 4 out of 10. Does not resemble a dagger, but it's better than some things that are daggers. Next up, we have this monstrosity. Now, this monstrosity is weird as hell, but honestly just kind of works. Besides all the lines that are over here, I like the rest of the blade. This thing right here kind of sucks, but it works at the same time. The handle looks a little bit stupid. So overall, I'm going to give this one a solid 5 out of 10. I've seen better daggers, but I've definitely seen worse. Next up, we have this dagger. Now, this dagger is pretty good. It does have some flaws in it. Like, I don't like how you can kind of see, like, the belt thing. There's, like, some gaps in between. But besides that, it's a pretty good blade. The lines don't exactly work for me. But besides that, everything's great. I like the sharp edges here. And, that thing is pointy right there. The thing at the end of the handle is pointy. Nice and pointy. Overall, pretty good sword. I'd give this one a 6 out of 10. Next up, we have this one. And the first thing that stands out to me are the lines. And the fact that this thing looks like a shaker. One of those things I have in the kitchen to take salt or pepper out of. Which honestly, I think it kind of works. I like this blade overall. Pretty good blade. I'm going to have to give this one another 6 out of 10. We're starting to get into some good blades. Next up, This one is pretty similar to the first one, but slightly better, you know. There is some discoloring here, but that's on purpose. And honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Not pretty good. Well, it does. The discoloring looks pretty good, you know? It makes it look old, but besides that, everything else sucks. I do not like the dagger holder, and this handle is absolute garbage. Besides that, it's an okay blade. I'm gonna have to give this one, not blade, dagger. Oh my god, this is like the 100th time I've tried to record this. Everything always goes wrong here. So, yeah, sorry if I'm just starting to confuse everything. This is a dagger, by the way. Anyways, I'd give this one, I'm gonna be a little bit nice. I'd give this one a 3 out of 10. Next up, we have this tiny thing. Now, this one is probably our second most similar one to a dagger. Honestly, I like it. The only thing that doesn't work for me, because the handle, the gold coloring, all of it works, are all these lines here. I don't think they look that well. But besides that, this is a great dagger. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. Pretty good. And our final dagger is this thing right here. So let's start off with some flaws. First of all, these ring things, honestly, they look good, but are kind of inconvenient when you think about holding them. Besides that, this is a pretty good dagger, you know, a little bit too edgy for me to say so, but you know, besides that factor, it's pretty good. The dagger holder, I like it. Everything else, it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one also a 7 out of 10. And that's all 12 daggers. Anyways, guys, let me know your opinions in the comment section below. And you know, what is the main difference between a dagger, a kitchen knife, and etc. You know, so feel free, comment whatever you want. Anyways, guys, remember, stay alive.